Welcome back, beautiful people. How you all doing? Hope you are doing great. Thank you for the subscriptions, thank you for the likes, thank you for the comments. I really appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. In our last class, we learned how to cut and sew a top with a puffy sleeve and a belt. Very cute top. And in today's class, we'll be learning how to cut and sew a cowl gown. It's in vogue now, and I'm sure you like to learn how to sew it. Please keep supporting me by subscribing, by liking my videos. I'd like to know what you think about my videos or how you think I can improve on it, so keep the comments coming in. I have my fabrics here. I have 2.5 yards of this fabric all together, 2 yards of the animal skin, and half yard of this black chiffon. But I already cut it out and joined the black fabric in between to give me the design I want after measurements and cutting. It will be like this at the middle. I have my fabric laid out the wing to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'll be taking my measurements now. We'll start by taking the shoulder measurements. My shoulder measurement is 14 divided by 2, 7. Yes. Then from here, from my shoulder, I will determine where I want the opening of my sleeve to be. From my shoulder, 4 inches to be fine. So I will have enough fabric to fold down. So from here, I take the neck measurements, which is 3.5. I don't like it to be too wide. Then the dip, will be 3.5 as well. So I just cover it in. Yes, I've cut the neck out. We are using same neck measurements for the back and the front. Let me rule out the line so we know where we are taking our measurement from. So it's clear that we are taking our measurement from here. I have a straight line now. So from this slope, I'll be taking, from this end, I'll be taking a slopey line down to this side by 1 inch. So using my ruler to slant it. So I'll come down here to take the 4 inches measurement again and mark it. So the next thing we have to do is to take where you want the cowl to end. So for me, I would like it to end at 30. 30 is okay, not down to my nail. I want it above my nail, so 30 is fine for me. You can take the measurement to your nail. Just take your tape and measure from your shoulder to your nail to get the length. But me, I don't want it to get to my nail, so I'm taking 30 inches long for the cowl. So from here, let's mark it out so the line can be clear and defined. So here I'll be taking my hip measurements. So basically what we need for this is just our shoulder measurement, the neck and the hip measurements, and that will be taken from where we want our cowl to start from. For my hip, I'll be using 40 divided by 4, 10, and I'll be adding 3 inches allowance, 2 inches for it to be free, plus 1 inch allowance for the sewing, making it 3 inches. So from here I'll be curving it down to this place. Let me put the fabric up. So here we take the same hip measurement, which is 10 plus the 3 inches allowance. I'm marking it all down so that I can be able to roll it down for you to see. I have to be careful, you know, I joined the fabric, so put it down again. So we have this curve here and this straight line. This curve is what gives us the cowl shape. So by the time I sew it, it will fall down and give us that cowl shape we want. So from here, if I want to sew it now, I'll be sewing from this point. So I will notch it. After cutting, I will notch this point and also take the measurements of my armhole, which is 9 here. My armhole is 9, so I will sew from here down after cutting. Then the sewing from here we end. That means I'm sewing from here to here. So this place will be an opening for the cowl to fall down properly. I'm using 2.5 yards of fabric, don't forget. You can use 3 yards to 4 yards of fabric in order to make the cowl fall well. So we have it cut out so the shape we want it. So I'll be taking this to my sewing machine to join these parts. First off, I'll be joining the shoulder, then before joining these other parts straight down. From these 4 inches added to my shoulder measurements to this other point, which is my armhole measurements, 9 inches long. So I'll be hemming this place round while joining these other places and this other side. Then use bias to pipe the neck. Let me do that and show you how it turns out. This is how it turned out. Isn't it beautiful? I hope you like it. I decided to complete the stitches along this part of it because I don't usually wear sleeveless and I wasn't okay with it, which was why I initially added 4 inches to it instead of 2. So if you are sewing yours, after taking your shoulder measurement, please just add 2 inches to it and it will be fine. Then the opening will fall along this part to this other side. For me, I don't like sleeveless, so I decided to complete the stitches and I still have this great look. So please just do what works for you and you'll be fine. So this is it. Stay blessed and see you in my next class. Bye.